13th, man. That's where I'm parked at. Just leaving the gig. I just happened to see this, man. Rest in peace, young fella. This was today, 1:56. Gotta highlight it. And I walked the pond. But I walked the pond. Alright. I don't know why I just did that. So, I just typed in today's date. You feel me? So, yeah, it's no cap. You can't make this stuff up. Yeah, this on some Twilight Zone shit, but like, this shit's all coded, y'all. Like this shit is all coded. Hold on. So, like B, for example, is the second letter of the alphabet, right? But see, you see, look, y'all. If you separate the line and the humps, you feel me? But here's the thing. We don't have to be. We don't have to be in time and space. That's how, like that saying, think outside the box, go outside the box, and yeah, that number 13, that's all I'm going to say. Yeah, so like, I'm getting heavy. So, it's very esoteric. This is very, 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 very esoteric. I want us to get away from this number because it's special. It's very magical. Friday the 13th. 13 is bad luck. 13 this, 13 that. You see what I'm saying? Here's the thing, though. 13 is what you make it. It's like an umbrella. You can use that umbrella to stay dry, or you can use that umbrella to poke someone in the eye. It's Friday the 13th. And I hope you ran a whole lot of black today. And be sure to pet some black cats along the way. Because like that old saying goes, when a black cat passes your way, watch out.
Look into the number itself, it goes back into the ancient Indian Vedas. It's one of the most powerful numbers in the Vedas. It's a very spiritual number. And it's a sacred number. It's not, they call it a sacred number. Now when you call something sacred, that's another level. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Right.
And so they say sacred number 13 is considered to be a very karmic number in numerology. It's associated with the divine. So now we know that we as human beings, we are all divine because the spark that created everything in the entire universe is inside of every single atom in our body. So we're divine too. So it's God-like. It's the God energy. So we know it's the blueprint for God.
Since ancient times, number 13 has been known for its symbolism and spiritual nature. In many cultures all over the world, there is a belief that number 13 is a bad omen, but we can tell you that this number is something much more than that. Number 13 is known as a number that may carry important messages from the spiritual realms. You need to know first what this number can mean in order to understand the message that it is hiding deep inside itself.
As far as the religious school of thoughts go, the number 13 is feared because they says that Jesus on the Last Supper sat down, counting himself, it was 13 individuals who sat at the table with him. But the number 13, according to the occult, according to the spiritual sciences, according to metaphysics, is a very lucky number. Not only is it a lucky number, but it is a divine number. It is the number of creation.
You may have heard that number 13 is significant in a prophetic sense, and now you will have the chance to find out the real truth about number 13 and the Bible. As we have already said, many people think that number 13 is the number of bad luck. This belief exists since a long time ago, and it is usually associated with some things in the past. That's why people usually have fear at the moment when they see number 13. They think that this number will bring something bad in their lives, and they are trying to escape. Number 13 can be seen as a rebellion against the eternal life and eternity in general.
Now, many people feel that the number 13 is the number of death. The number 13 is far from the number of death, because when you deal with the occult, there is no death. Resurrection, ascension, reincarnation, and transformation. And these four principles, when you add up 3 and 1, or 1 and 3, you get 4. So the number 13 reduces to the number 4. And these are the 4 principles of the number 13. Resurrection, ascension, reincarnation, which many of you call death, reincarnation, and transformation. And you can choose any of these routes to leave this plane at any time. You can leave through any of those 4 routes. Now, the number 13 is how you meet your higher self. You are staying alive because of beings and entities that are on higher dimensions and higher planes that you may call angels. But these beings and entities are responsible for you staying alive. And the reason why many of you have not contacted these angels is because you have not aligned and opened up your 5 chakras located above your head. You see, so that will equal 12 chakras. And then you have a chakra that's located in front of your forehead. Not your third eye chakra, which is located actually here and in the center of your head and down. What I'm talking about is a chakra in front of you. About 6 inches in front of you, there's another chakra. And when you activate the 5 chakras above your head and the 6th chakra located in front of you, you create a halo. You create a halo for yourself. And your halo is activated. When you see a picture of Yeshua, which you call Jesus, he has a halo. He has a halo around him usually, or light. And this light is how these angels find you and correspond with you and communicate with you and assist you. You see, you get assistance from your angels. But we weren't taught this information because we have lost the knowledge based on the moon cycle, which is, like I said, was a spell that was cast and put on humanity by the patriarchal system. And once you unlock the 13 chakras, you meet your higher self. And this is where creation takes place. Here in the Western world, they removed the 13th floor from most elevators because they feared the number 13 because they haven't been taught. They've just been misinformed. They've just been misinformed. 13 is the number of magic. And you were put in this situation through the number 13, and it's from the number 13 that you will exit out of the situation of the spell that has been cast upon you. And you will gain back divinity, and you will gain back knowledge of your higher self, and you will gain back the love that you need to make it through this new shift in this new age that we are entering into.
If number 13 is appearing in your life more than usual, you should not be afraid and believe in the superstitions about this number. In most cases, the appearance of 13 in our lives doesn't mean anything bad.